Dear friends and colleagues, I regret that I was not able to participate in this awareness convention. It is a very important opportunity to continue raising the plight of the Rohingyas, but I would like to contribute with a few lines. Many scholars and experts believe that the conditions and elements of a genocide in process has been present in Myanmar against the Rohingyas, especially during the military government. But they are also saying that those conditions are not changing with this civilian government, especially with the NLD government at this moment. What I can say is you all know that I have visited Rakhine State a number of times as a United Nations human rights envoy, including when the violence escalated in 2012. And I can tell about the destruction of villages, the torture against the detainees in Butitong prison, the arbitrary arrest of innocents, and also about the living conditions in the IDP camps, the restrictions for access to health, education, but also to food and alimentation, about the limitations of movement of the Rohingyas, and many other shortcomings. I have also experienced the widespread hatred against the Muslim people in Myanmar, but also against the Rohingya community as an ethnic group. And I also know about the fear and the hopelessness in which the Rohingyas are living. There are a number of organizations and people who have documented this meticulously. So the situation of the Rohingya, again, and this is something that we have been saying throughout the years, the situation needs to urgently be addressed by the Myanmar government. The current Myanmar government, it has been already 100 days since the NLD took over, and we have not seen a clear and concrete measures to reverse the trend against the Rohingya. And I hope that the international community, which still claims interest on the human rights situation in Myanmar, although this interest has decreased in the context of this transition, in the context of the NLD government, but there is still an interest on the human rights situation, and therefore the international community does not ignore anymore the plight of the Rohingya. The recent report of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights in respect to the Rohingyas, it is very important and contains a number of recommendations to follow up. Although that report does not even refer to the risk of genocide even one time, and that's something that we need to consider. Also, my successor as Rapporteur, as Special Rapporteur, Mrs. Zhang Yili, has been committed to the situation of the Rohingyas. And we should support her, since she has direct contact with the authorities, and it is able to raise concerns with them and point out crucial issues. There are not too many who keep alive the cause of the Rohingyas, but those who does are offering all their commitment, and this awareness convention, I believe, it is a clear example. It's an evidence that no matter what happens, we will always defend the Rohingyas until the persecution is over. This is what I believe, and I will finish with this. I will send you my best regards, and I wish you a very productive session. Thank you very much.